Hey everyone, it's Henry and welcome back to the channel. So today I've been hearing a lot of great feedback that you really enjoy the 2-part series, 3-part series that I do, whether that was the Ninjago Dragons or the mech series. This time around, what's been really catching my eye recently that I want to get my hands on is the Star Wars buildable figures. However, you can no longer get it in store. Luckily for me though, I was able to get 2. What are they going to be? Well, let's reveal the first one. For this episode, I'm going to go ahead and review the one and only
General Grievous.
And I'm so excited for this one because General Grievous is so badass looking and he's such a great fighter, especially with the scene with Obi-Wan Kenobi in Revenge of the Sith.
You must realize you are.
And I think he'd be a really great display piece in the back. So you know what, without any further ado, let's just get right into it. Let's get right into the intro and let's go into the review. Let's hit it. Alright, here we are. Here is the LEGO Star Wars General Grievous. This here is set number 75112, has a total piece count of 186 pieces, and retailed at the time for $44.99, and that is in Canadian dollars. So the first thing that stood out for me with this build is the height. General Grievous stands just about over 11 inches tall, so I believe he is the tallest buildable figure in this set. I think out of all the buildable figures, he's probably the largest and tallest one, so I really like that. Also, if you look at the overall design of him, you can tell already that there is a lot of dark ball joint elements to make him come together. But also there's a lot of the tan panels. I think they did a really good job by making him look as accurate as possible to the movie. I think they did a really good job with that. But also there's a very unique piece to this. It is his head. You know, usually LEGO tries to recycle their pieces, but with his head, it's clearly meant for the Star Wars General Grievous. So I like that aspect as well too. I really like also the flexibility that it brings. It has full flexibility, fully posable limbs. You can really play with this. It's pretty much an action figure. And something that I really like about it as well too is that you can turn the arms and divide them into 2 like in the movie. So it does have some Technic pieces to it, a lot of Technic building to it as well too. So if there was one thing that I can pinpoint that could have been maybe improved or a little bit better, as you know, it is ball joints, as I mentioned, so with that, they all connect to one another. However, if you try to stretch the arm too much or try to move the leg a little too further, try to pose it, the ball joint might disconnect and you gotta put it back into place. I think this could definitely be something you can play with for sure, but I think because of the fact that everything's connected with ball joints everywhere, there's only so much that you can flex it with, but I think it'd be a great display piece more than a playable figure. But you know what, it's not as sensitive or fragile, so it's easily as just, you know, connecting the ball joints back together and you're on your way. But is that something that would really affect my review on this product? Absolutely not. So bringing everything into consideration, I would say if I were to give this a review out of 5 stars, you already know, 5 stars all the way. I love Star Wars, I love General Grievous, I loved his character in the movie. He was just really cool looking and he has a very interesting backstory as well too. He is a product of the Sith, but you know, his techniques, his fighting techniques, how he's able to go out of the ship and survive in the movie. Like, I loved everything about him and I definitely wanted to have him as part of the collection. So happy to have him officially. I'm very curious to know, do you have General Grievous in your collection? Let me know down in the comments down below. Alright, so that brings it to the end of my video. I hope all of you had just as much fun as I did in reviewing the amazing General Grievous. And again, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Your support means everything. So if you like the content you see on my channel each and every single week, make sure to support the channel by subscribing to my channel down below, liking the video, and leaving a comment. I would appreciate all the support. Thanks again for dropping by, but I'll see all of you next week. Until then, see you later.